How do you define value? Traditionally, value has been defined as the clinical benefits of the product relative to the cost. And in today's environment, value extends far beyond that. Certainly, it's still focused on clinicals, or still focused on the cost, but how does that relate to the value that we're bringing across multiple different stakeholders? That extends beyond the traditional payers, it extends beyond the national and regional accounts, goes into understanding, for example, what are the needs from a provider account? What are the needs from a oncology academic center? What are the needs from a GPO, whether it's a large GPO or a smaller set of community practices that are all working independently? What are the needs of a specialty pharmacy? And each of these different stakeholders have different priorities that don't necessarily overlap. So that's one of the ways that we're working as an organization to make sure that the needs of the entire ecosystem are addressed appropriately to the best way that we can. A good example of that is particularly when you're dealing with small patient populations. A lot of times these patient populations may not be appropriately recognized as far as what is the unmet need because it's been so far under the radar. So it's educating the stakeholders, both payers and providers, on what is the unmet need for a patient population that's only a few hundred patients. It's making sure that they understand what is the novel mechanism of action, perhaps, that we're bringing to market. Making sure they understand what is the current standard of care and what are the limitations with the current standard of care and what potential solution we're offering with a new therapy. And also, as importantly, it's focusing on the beyond the traditional measures in oncology, which traditionally look at overall survival, progression-free survival. It's looking at what is the impact to the patient in terms of productivity? What is the impact to the caregiver? Are we making it easier for a caregiver to provide the requisite support to the patient? What is the impact, for example, to a hospital, whether it's managing the concomitant adverse events that may be associated with the therapy? And what are their resource utilization costs with regards to that? So these are all things that we try to wrap around the value of the asset.